For someone who's listening, who has a very small business, it's a startup, maybe one or two employees, which AI agent should they hire first and why?
Well, you're asking me a question that I tried to support as an answer before, which is what's the problem? Because I could give you what I would suggest, but that may not be their problem, right? We need someone to do social media. Like that would be a question that I would say to the customer, like, what is your major malfunction? Like, what is the problem? Where are you bleeding? And then I could go back and, solve the problem. I'll give you another example because I think this is important. So I have another company that's working with us. They're a garage door company. They're out in Martinsville area. They've been around for a million years. So customers aren't revenue really isn't a problem, right? Revenue is not really a function of the issue of their concerns because they've got an installed customer base. It's more about managing the thousands of customers that they have over the many years that they've been in business. So one of the things they asked us to do, which I thought was interesting, is that they're again another company that's all older, 60-year-old owners, and everything's in paper, just like a lot of companies are. That they have some basic systems, but reality is that they take an order, they write it on a piece of paper, they stick it on a bulletin board. The driver comes and picks it up for the next day. The driver goes out, puts the garage door in, and installs it. Takes a piece of paper, writes on it, sends it back brings it back in at the end of the day, and they fulfill the order through some basic, let's say, inventory systems. But they came to us and said, you know what we really need? We need a system that when the driver goes out, he has all of the parts that he has in his truck that he now needs to use to install whatever device that they're installing or whatever garage door they're doing or whatever repair they're doing. And he uses all these parts. And the problem we run into is that so the driver comes back at the end of the day, parks his truck, and then the next morning we have to go through the truck, find out all the missing pieces, put the pieces back in the truck, and make sure he has the SKUs, as they call them, in his truck so that when he goes out, he's not having to come back to the store 5 hours later, pick up something else, go back out and finish the job because he didn't have it in his truck.